Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty exciting things to go over. Some more Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay images have dropped on the Japanese website. We also have some new Worlds 2025 updates that have also dropped for this weekend. We have some Nintendo Switch 2 updates to go over. There's a lot of things to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, just a couple of new events that have gone live for various different Pokemon games. The first one is for Pokemon Cafe Remix. We have Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Cafe Remix event has been officially announced. Alteria's Shiny Party. It adds Shiny Altaria into the game. This runs from the 11th of August 2025, which is today. So if you go into Pokemon Sleep right now, Pokemon Cafe Remix, should I say, you will be able to take part in this new Shiny Altaria event. And then as well as that, another event's also dropped for today as well in Pokemon Cafe Remix. Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Cafe Remix delivery focus has been revealed. It adds Minchino's cleaning crew outfit to the game, and this also runs from the 11th of August 2025. So if you log into Cafe Remix today, there's a couple of new events that you can get yourself into. Moving on, let's talk Pokemon Worlds 2025. Remember, it is this weekend, and more updates have dropped regarding mystery gifts and events and all that jazz. We're going to be breaking all of it down for you right now. So we've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, distributions and Twitch drops for the Pokemon World Championships have also been announced for Pokemon TCG Live, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon TCG Pocket. And then as well as that, you can also get your hands on a Farigiraf. So we've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon World Championships livestream distribution has been announced. You can get Luca Cerebelli's, I hope I pronounced that name right, I definitely butchered it though. You can basically get the Farigiraf that they used through code in the stream next week. So when the World Championships is live, of course they will be live on YouTube and Twitch and everything like that, and then during that live stream they'll drop all these different codes and stuff, and one of them is going to be for a Farigiraf. So this is what the Farigiraf will have. So this is posted by Makio and J Roses saying, during the 2025 World Championships a special code will be distributed allowing you to redeem the Farigiraf used by 2024 World Champion Luca Cerebelli. I'm definitely butchering it, but either way, stay tuned for the code release. So it will have the ability Armor Tail. It has the moves Psychic, Foul Play, Helping Hand, and Trick Room, and the item that it has is the Electric Seed. So that is the mystery gift for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but of course there are other kind of items and gifts that you can grab for various different Pokemon games. They have all been listed by PokeExperto, saying the rewards for watching the 2025 Pokemon World Championship stream have been revealed. So you can get the competitive Farigiraf mystery gift code, you can get special art card pack in Pokemon TCG Live, you can get hourglasses in Pokemon TCG Pocket. I don't think it's a ton, I think it's just like 12, which of course equals one pack. I think you can also get 12 Wonder hourglasses as well, but yeah, don't quote me on that. It's just that I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The Skarmory timed research in Pokemon Go, and then also Murkrow Platinum Emblem in Pokemon Unite. So those are all the things that you can get through watching the I mean, you don't even need to watch it really, because all the codes will drop on Twitter and all that jazz, and obviously we'll keep you up to date with all of it. But either way, if you are watching it, then yeah, you'll be able to see all these drops kind of happen in real time. But either way, those are all of the new Worlds 2025 updates that have been announced over the weekend. Moving on, let's talk Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay, because a ton of new images have dropped on the Japanese website. Not on the English website, these are only on the Japanese website. They were posted by Rasen, saying new screenshots from the Pokemon Legends ZA official website have been released. Victory Bell looks super cool. So we have a ton of new images. I say a ton, there's like 8 new ones, which is, you know, it's still quite a few. The first one is this image here. So we have what looks to be a nighttime sort of scenario. So obviously we're going to be in the middle of battling and stuff as the ZA kind of Royale begins at night. You've got a Lucario here. You're kind of crouching behind this sort of stone thing, because obviously you can sneak attack trainers just like you can sneak attack Pokemon. So that's what's kind of going on in this image here. We've got a person over here with an Esper about to get destroyed by this Lucario. But the one thing that I wanted to actually go over in this image though is over here. I don't feel like we know what this is. I I don't know if it's in any of the trailers or anything, but it seems to be some sort of like gemstone which has this sort of like line going through it. It looks like it's a point of interest, like it's got this little circle above it, and it looks like it's on a rooftop. I think it's on the outside of these red lines. So you somehow get to this rooftop, you go along here, and then you can activate this. Now, oh, that's a different screenshot. I don't know what this is though. It could be like something for mega evolutions. It could be something for, I don't know, because obviously you got to get like points and stuff before you can do the ZA rank up battles and everything. So I don't know. I don't remember seeing it in a trailer. Let me know if we have, but this looks very interesting, and I feel like it's going to be quite important to the game. But I don't know. Maybe we already know. I just can't really remember seeing anything like this. There's a ton of stuff about the ZA Battle Royale. I keep saying Battle Royale. It's not a Battle Royale. The ZA Royale that we just don't really know about. And hopefully we get a lot more information about that during the demo at Worlds or during the kind of closing ceremony and stuff in a brand new trailer. But yeah, just something that kind of like, I don't know, caught my eye. Not really sure what that is over there. But either way, let me know your thoughts on what you think that is. I'm assuming it's just going to be some like extra points or materials or something. But yeah, either way, something that I just definitely caught my eye. So that's the first image. The next image is this one. So this is a shot of Prism Tower, which of course is the kind of main point of interest in this game. Quasartico Inc., all that jazz. Got all these mountains and stuff in the background. It really makes it look like super secluded. It also makes the routes look like a lot bigger. Like in Pokemon X and Y, when you leave Lumiose, obviously it's just like a little small route that like goes in and out of it, but obviously in multiple directions. But like, look at the routes here. Like you have all this kind of like stuff to traverse. It just really makes, it just really puts into perspective how big these actual Pokemon regions are. Obviously, they're just really simplified for these games. But yeah, got Quasartico Inc., the Prism Tower there. I don't think there's really a lot more going on here. I think it's just a really good shot of Prism Tower. Of course, we have these, which again, we have like this little sort of foot icon, and I don't know if it's like an elevator, like it's like a button here, so I assume that you can kind of like go up and down, but it looks like something you can potentially climb. But I don't know, maybe there's like an elevator in here that just sends you to the top, but it does have, that's definitely a foot, so I don't know. Maybe that means that you can or can't walk on it, or I guess it'd be like in a red X or something if you couldn't walk on it. But yeah, these definitely pop up in various parts of the city that we have seen. So I assume you can climb those, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But either way, that's a really cool screenshot of Quasartico Inc. and Prism Tower, all that jazz. The next one is the Furfrou. Again, another trim that I don't believe is new. But yeah, they've showed like 4 or 5 different trims now for Furfrou. Obviously, none of them I'm pretty sure are new. But yeah, the fact that they keep kind of like showing us images of these makes me think that it is going to play quite a big role in the kind of like, I guess, customization side of things. And hopefully you can just send them all into Pokemon Home as well. Because I think the only way to do that right now is through Pokemon Go. So it'd be nice to be able to do something like that where you can just drop them all in Pokemon Home instead of it all like reverting and all that jazz. But anyway, that's just another screenshot there of a different Furfrou form. The next image is of the main protagonist, or the male main protagonist, and then his Riolu here. Looks like he's getting ready to battle somebody, but you got Riolu here. This is also like, is following Pokemon even in this game. Like a lot of screenshots and trailers show that it probably is, but then a lot also show that it's probably not. I think when you move into these sort of like wild area zones, then maybe your Pokemon is always out. But maybe when you exit those zones, then maybe your Pokemon isn't following. But then we've also seen trailers and stuff where you're just kind of like at a cafe, sitting at a table, and then like your starter Pokemon's out. So I honestly have no idea. But either way, yeah, Riolu looks to be very early on in the game. Because obviously there's no like character customization and stuff. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool if we did get one of these pretty early. Because obviously Mega Lucario is very much not the face of Mega Evolution, but it always is seemingly the first one that we get. But either way, that's that screenshot there of, I forget his name off the top of my head. I know the girl's called like Harmony or something, but yeah, it's like Paxton or something maybe. But yeah, Riolu there. So that's that screenshot. This one, I wasn't really sure what it was straight off the bat, but this is a Haunter either getting attacked or using an attack. It's at night again, so obviously it's during the ZA Royale. You're in this sort of ZA Royale kind of barricades, I guess it'd be called. And you obviously have this sort of like red line here. So obviously we know that the wild zones kind of turn into these battle zones at night. And yeah, we just have Haunter here, which I don't know if Haunter was confirmed in the game or not. I feel like we might have seen Mega Gengar at some point. Because these screenshots, like some of the times, they do actually drop returning Pokemon that we didn't already know about, but I'm pretty sure we already knew about Mega Gengar. You can kind of safely assume that the majority of the Mega evolutions that we have are going to be in this game, like Gengar, Alakazam, Kangaskhan, you know, Charizards, Venusaur, Blastoise, like all that jazz. But yeah, this is another image of, I assume it's getting attacked because it doesn't look like it's having a great time. But yeah, that's an image here, which is quite close to the gate as well. So it means these battles could literally be like right as you enter the areas. And obviously it's always better to sneak up on them because you always seemingly get like an extra turn or something for like this real-time battling, which doesn't make sense. But you know what I mean? Like it gives you like maybe more attacks or something, and they have to like wait longer or whatever, because obviously this game isn't turn-based. But either way, that's the Haunter getting attacked. The next screenshot, we have the Dene at night on a rooftop, because some Pokemon do spawn on rooftops. We've seen that through various trailers as well. I assume you can still catch them at night, even though the main kind of point of the night is the battling and stuff. But yeah, we have the Dene, who's having a great time, really. Not really sure if we'd already seen Dene in a previous trailer, but it's also safe to assume that every single Generation 6 Pokemon is going to be in this game, because why wouldn't they be? But yeah, we've got the Dene. Looks like he's having a great time, just on a, like I say, on a rooftop. And then that's that image. The next image is one of Victory Bell, which I don't know if we've seen Victory Bell yet. We've seen like Bellsprout and stuff, but I don't think we've actually seen Victory Bell. Which of course is another Pokemon that is very, very likely to get a Mega Evolution in this game. And we have this battle here. This looking like Onix is maybe using Stealth Rock or something. And then the Victory Bell is using, that could be Vine Whip or Power Whip or something. And it's got like this sort of dust cyclone beneath it. But yeah, looks really cool. Really, like the battling just looks so good in this game, and I cannot wait to play this game and just experience real-time Pokemon battling, because it's going to be like the anime. It's going to be so cool. And again, you know that this is in the ZA Royale, because you got like all these, you know, barricades and stuff once again blocking you into these like sort of battle locations. But yeah, I think a lot of moves are going to look different. They are going to be changed, because obviously Stealth Rocks is going to be pointless when it's not like a turn-based game and stuff, sending Pokemon in and stuff. So maybe they like scatter on the battlefield, and if your Pokemon walks over them, that's when they take damage instead of always taking damage, stuff like that. So it means you've got to be really careful with where you send your Pokemon and where you dodge yourself, because maybe you get injured by rolling into Stealth Rocks and stuff. But either way, yeah, we've got Victory Bell there in a fight with an Onix, and you can see the trainer light there behind them. Can't really work out what trainer class they are. But yeah, I assume this is relatively further into the game, because you're not going to have a Victory Bell at the start of the game. And then we have one more image to go over, which is this image here of Mega Salamence using what looks to be Draco Meteor, which also looks very good in this game. You can literally see the meteors like coming down and stuff, and we've got all like the heat on them and everything and crashing into the world. So yeah, that's Mega Salamence there, which looks really cool in this game. The Pokemon in this game do look absolutely phenomenal. They've done a really good job. So yeah, I think it's going to be even cooler when we're actually in the battle themselves, in the battles ourselves, and we can control them and stuff. But yeah, this is looks to be, I mean, I can't really see like the red barricades and stuff, but this is next to like some big buildings and stuff. But yeah, those are all of the kind of new gameplay images and screenshots for Pokemon Legends ZA. Like I said, there was about 8 of them. There might be a few more that they just drop on the Japanese website. I'll keep you updated, of course, if there are any. But with the Pokemon World Championships this weekend, we're going to get a new trailer anyway. We're going to get the demo. We're going to get a lot of footage of this game this weekend. We, of course, will be streaming it all because there's a new trailer, so obviously you've got to stream it. But either way, yeah, those are all of the new gameplay screenshots for Pokemon Legends ZA. Finishing things off for today's video, we have some good news if you don't currently possess a Nintendo Switch 2 but you want to get one in the near future. We've got Game Rant tweeting out saying financial reports from Nintendo suppliers indicate the company is focused on getting more Nintendo Switch 2 consoles ready for the holiday shopping season. So Nintendo Switch 2 part manufacturers have adjusted their sales forecast for the third quarter of 2025, which could spell good news for consumers looking to get a new console for the holidays. In short, a surge in Nintendo Switch 2 part demand by Nintendo for 2 of its manufacturing parties could lead to increased production and inventory ahead of the 2025 holiday shopping rush. Since its June the 5th launch, the Switch 2 has become the fastest selling console in Nintendo's company history, with over 6 million units sold as of July 24th. However, the Switch 2 stock has remained in flux since release, as retailers like Amazon have utilized an email notification and priority interest system to get Nintendo's new console in the hands of illegitimate buyers. The shortages prompted an apology from Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa in late June, who stated that the company would redouble its efforts to meet the the demand for the Switch 2. So, through the 2025 holiday shopping season is still, although the 2025 holiday shopping season is still months away, Nintendo's and its partners are already making preparations, as spotted by Go Nintendo. Two of Nintendo's manufacturing partners, PixArt and Hoseidon, have increased their sales forecast for the rest of Q3 2025. The change in forecast was due to an increased demand for Switch 2 parts, a potential sign that Nintendo is making efforts to produce more consoles and stock up on inventory ahead of the holiday shopping season. The sales forecast for Hoseidon and PixArt were posted on Blue Sky by Nintendo Patents Watch. So, expecting an 11 to 19% increase of sales to Nintendo from July to September, and then Hoseidon revised forecast of 6-month sales up 10.3%. So Hoseidon is an assembler of Switch parts and accessories, and it revised its Q3 2025 forecast from May the 9th to include a 10.3% increase in expected net sales. The adjusted prediction came after Hoseidon received additional orders from Nintendo following the Switch 2's June 5th launch. As for PixArt, the company that makes the mouse sensors for Nintendo's Joy-Con 2 controllers, they expect a sales increase of between 11% and 19% through September. Similar to Hoseidon, PixArt's forecast adjustments were also due to Nintendo's increased demand for Switch 2 consoles and peripherals. Though the Switch 2 manufacturing is firing up ahead of the 2025 holiday season, the move comes at an uncertain time for the global economy. Due to the Trump administration tariffs on goods from various countries, Nintendo has increased the price of the original Switch family of consoles and accessories in the US, with the Switch Lite now starting at $229 instead of $199. While the tariff situation remains fluid, it is unclear if Nintendo will increase the price of the Switch 2 console and any related bundles before the winter holidays. Given that sales of the Switch 2 remain strong, despite the inventory woes, only time will tell what additional moves Nintendo will make. Yeah, it's a little bit scary because it is very likely that the Switch 2 is going to move up in price, especially in the US, but yeah, they are ramping up production. They're trying to get more and more out there, so obviously people can get them for the holiday, even though there are literally not many Nintendo Switch 2 games. You know, we haven't had a Nintendo first-party direct to showcase a ton of new games. We've only had third-party and the indie world we've had over the last couple of weeks. We probably will get a Nintendo Direct in September. We're not going to get one this week, most likely, because obviously we've got Worlds at the end of the month, at the end of the week. And then September's usually just when they do them anyway. But if they don't start dropping like new games, then people aren't really going to be bothered about buying this new console because there's nothing that really warrants buying it. But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out the video, the channel, all that good stuff. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. The Switch 2 stock hopefully getting higher. All of the Legends ZA gameplay images that we covered. And then also the Worlds 2025 updates. And then, yeah, make sure to do these events if you are playing Pokemon Cafe Remix. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.